guys, welcome to Hair History of the 1990s. Now, I mentioned this in my makeup history video of the 90s, but I don't think there really is a iconic look for the 90s as such. I believe the 90s were more of like a combination of lots of little fading trends. I remember there were a couple of things that were really cool in the 90s. I'm from 93, so I don't remember a lot from that time, but I do remember a couple of things that I thought were just the coolest ever. Of course, you had your scrunchies that are for some reason coming back now, as everything from the 90s is. They came in the strangest colors. I remember I used to have this device that was like make your own scrunchies, and you'd get like fabric and then this kind of plastic thing that you could make your own scrunchies with. It was really fun. I guess I feel like hair fashion in the 90s was kind of childlike and very playful. You had all these little kind of hairstyles that we would nowadays put on children, but they were worn by adults in the 90s. Like, for example, lots of little buns all around the head, or these ponytails like I'm wearing today, and you know, the colorful scrunchies, and also you had your zigzag partings. So you had all these fun little trends that may have been inspired by children, but they were definitely fun. So like in the 90s, in the 80s, the people that set the fashion for hair were pop stars. You had your bands and everything, of course, Spice Girls. So like in the 80s, in the 90s, the people that set the fashion for hairstyling, but you know, fashion in general as well, were pop stars. Everybody looked to pop stars for inspiration, for hairstyling and everything. But you also had your supermodels, and they had a kind of different fashion. They went for the big, sexy, voluminous waves, kind of. But I feel like this is what was more present on the streets. Or maybe it's just me, because I was like very young at the time. But this is 90s in my head. These little face framing pieces, I remember I thought those were the coolest things in the world. I actually cut my own hair to accommodate these, but since I was like 6 years old, you can imagine how that turned out. It was pretty yeah, my mom wasn't too happy about it. But I remember thinking having all my hair pulled back without these framing bits would have been the most embarrassing thing in the world to me. Yeah. Anyway, so the hairstyle that I did today is kind of like a mix of several different 90s trends. So when I think of 90s hair, this is kind of what comes into mind. So let me show you how to do this. I'm going to start by separating out these two kind of face framing front pieces, and then I'm going to make my little ponytail. So I'm just going to take a little section off center on one side of my head, right on the very top, and I'm going to divide that all the way back to the crown of my head and then tie it down with a hair elastic right there. So then I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite side, and try to make these kind of perky. You want them to stand up and away from your head. So then I'm going back to the first side, and I'm going to divide out another section and do the same thing. And I'm going to do this all the way until a little bit below my temple, so that I have 3 on each side. So then I went back to the back of my hair and I teased that just a little bit to give a little bit of extra volume. Really nothing too dramatic here. And there is your 90s hairstyle done. And that also concludes my hair history series. I am so sad that it's over. I really hope you enjoyed going on this journey with me from ancient Egypt all the way up to the 90s. But we're not abandoning beauty history just yet. For my next series, I want to do looks, complete looks, hair, makeup, everything inspired by beauty icons of history. So what I'd like to ask you to do is send in requests for any beauty icons that you have. They could be from any era. In fact, I would like them to be from any era. Again, from prehistoric times up to the 90s or even after that. Just tell me what beauty icon you would like me to cover, and I will try and do a video of those. So that is what's going to happen after hair history. So that will be up on my channel soon. But for now, I just want to thank you so much for watching hair history, guys. If you liked this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe for more historical beauty tutorials. And yeah, I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!